All right, good morning, and welcome to the last day of this trip. I don't know how much I'm going to be videoing today, but we'll see how it goes. Because I'll mostly be on a plane for most of the time. All right, ears are looking pretty good. I showered this morning. I kind of barely touched a scab, and it kind of fell off, and so I kind of helped it along. But yeah, for the most part, there's still some scabbiness happening there. I got my hair down in a braid, so it's still kind of out of the way, but no more up on top of my head, so that's nice. And I'm mostly packed, ready to go. In fact, I'm packed a little early. It's 8:30. I'm probably going to take off at 9. Flight's not till 12:30, but I do want to check my boarding group. So I do have to stand. I'm not checking baggage, but I want to I want to try to get into boarding group 2, which is where I should be. And on the second flight, I'm boarding group 2. But for some reason on the first flight, I'm not. And so I just want to make sure that works, because it'll be easier to not have to check my baggage if I do that. Because they forced me to check my bag when I flew here, and then I had to wait forever for the bag. And so I'm going to push. Either way, I'm going to be pushing and being like, look, I have a direct transfer after this. I can't wait for a bag. And so hopefully they'll. But ideally, they just put me in group 2, and I usually you wouldn't have to worry about it. I'm not in an ideal seat this time. I'm near the back of the plane. But I'm on an aisle, so that's something. And this first flight's about 3 hours. And yeah, and then the second flight, I upgraded my seat to a nicer, more comfortable seat. Not like business class, but it's like premium basically. So I'm excited to do that for that 9-hour flight. So that one I already am group boarding too, so it should be okay. But yeah, come along. I think we're gonna head out shortly and head to the airport. All right, I'm at the airport. I got through security. And I was having some Prosecco, and then I realized I could get orange juice and put it in and make a mimosa, so we're having a mimosa. I talked to the guy at the desk, and he said that he didn't know why it said boarding group 5, because it shouldn't be, and so he said it'd be fine to board with group 2, so hopefully I'm all set. Mostly just want to make sure my bags get on and I don't have to check them. Because of my next connecting flight, so we'll make sure that all works out. Yeah, I got here until about an hour and a half, and then we'll start boarding for the flight. This flight's not going to be that great, but next flight will be the more comfortable one, so which is good because it's the long one. Pretty cool to have the camera on top of the plane. So you can kind of see what's going on. All right, just like that, I'm back in Seattle. SeaTac Airport. So Ryan's picking me up. Flight was not too bad. I did a 10-2 run and watched a movie or two, nothing too crazy. I slept an hour maybe. So there was a point where I was nodding off. So yeah, I'm back home. What was I was gonna say something about getting on the plane or something. Oh, yeah, I almost missed my transfer in Finland. We were delayed, and so we were late, and so I was running around racing down to the gate. I had to go through passport control in Finland, and I was like, I'm gonna miss my flight, so they let me through. And then I get to the gate, and they're like, oh yeah, we just started boarding. It's no big. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't have to run all the way, but you never know. It was a really far gate, so. But yeah, flight went well enough. Happy to be home. It is 2 a.m. for me right now, 2:30. So it's 4:30 p.m. here in Seattle, but for me, it's 2. So I'm gonna try to I might take a nap. We're gonna go eat dinner probably. I might take a nap and then try to stay up till 10. Try to get back on Pacific time, and yeah, it'll be a thing because basically I'll have been up for 24 hours again, just like when I flew over there. So that's the plan. It's good to be home.